So I'm going to say something I never thought I was going to say, but today we are going to be leaving Vanlife. Are you ready for this?
I don't know.
No, I also don't know.
I'm quite nervous and unprepared.
Yeah. Off. One last look at the van. Here you go, baby.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here's another one. Okay. Goodbye, Big Red. It feels weird just leaving the van there.
It does. And it feels weird to actually climb on an aeroplane. Haven't done that in a while.
So the reason we are leaving Vanlife is because Leanne's visas have not arrived in time for Serbia, which means we have to get her out of the country and have decided to fly to Istanbul in order to wait there to get her visas before we return back here in Budapest, which is where we are now. Oh, it's just one of those nightmares, but at the same time we're flying to Turkey, Istanbul, which is amazing. So excited. It's a place that we have been to before and are excited to go again.
I know that Istanbul is the only city that we are returning to out of all our travels. Like Thailand we've returned to, but we've been to separate parts of the country. This is the first city that we are revisiting on our entire travels. How crazy is that?
We purchased Big Red, our Ford Transit van, 8 months ago back in Scotland, where we set out on a mission to travel to every country in Europe. So far, we've been to Scotland, England, France, Belgium, Luxembourg and Spain before hopping onto a ferry to explore a little bit of Morocco and then making our way back to Europe to explore Portugal, touch base with Italy and Austria before my Schengen visa came to an end. Our plan was to cross over to Serbia, which is a non-Schengen state. However, after applying for the visa over a month ago, it has still not been approved, which has left us having to abandon Big Red and fly to a place where we, as South Africans, can get a visa quick and easy. So, we decided to hop onto a plane and head to Istanbul, Turkey, while we wait for my visas to be approved.
And we have finally landed in Turkey. I cannot believe we are back here.
It is now almost 2 o'clock in the morning and we have just checked into our hotel. We actually met a nice couple that decided to give us a taxi ride till here, which was really cool.
They were very sweet, but as you can see, our room is small, but we're used to small spaces and it's good enough for 1 week, but I can say I am already missing Big Red.
You can see there's our bed and then over here is our bathroom. Nothing exciting, but it will do.
Sleep now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, we have woken up at 12 o'clock. We only arrived here at 2 o'clock in the morning, so a well-deserved sleep. So how was your first night outside of Big Red?
I slept well, but I must say I miss my own home. I miss where everything goes, knowing where everything is, and just having it be our own little space.
It kind of sucks that we just managed to get a brand new bed for the van, and now we have to be sleeping in a hotel. So I'm actually looking forward to going back to the van and being able to sleep on our new bed. And here we are again at the Galata Tower. It feels so weird being back.
For me, what's weird is actually walking down the street and knowing what's around the corner. It's crazy.
We actually went up this tower 2 years ago in order to have a beautiful view over Istanbul. It was well worth it, but it's not something we're going to be repeating today.
So we're going to go out today and explore Istanbul just for old time's sake. But since we left Istanbul over 2 years ago, there's one thing that's always been on our mind, and that is a Turkish breakfast. So there is no way I am starting today without that Turkish breakfast.
Even though we've been here, I still need to use Google Maps. That way. Oh yes, we're sitting at the best spot.
Right in the courtyard. I don't know if you've ever had the feeling where you just dream about a place and wish that you can be back and like salivate over the food. I have been doing that for the last 2 years, so to be back here in this exact spot is just mind-blowing.
Cheers, baby. To Turkey.
To Turkey. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh my word. I'm looking at all of this and I'm going, this is a dream. This must be amazing. We have an egg, we have Nutella, we have jam, we have this, which is the best cheese you'll ever have in your life. We have white cheese, cheddar cheese, I think, Gouda cheese. There's a whole bunch of different ones there. And then this is called the menemeler with pastrami.
Oh gosh, okay, shall we dig in? Ooh.
Hot.
It's hot, but so delicious. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Is it as good as what you remember?
Wow. Wow.
Is it as good as what you remember?
Maybe it is amazing. I'm just like trying to absorb it all and just, wow. I'm speechless. This is the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. Honestly, it is that good.
Just gotta savor the moment here because after this week, I'm actually not sure when we'll be back in Turkey.
Okay, I'm keeping this one. This is mine.
Okay, bon appetit, sweetie.
Thank you. So while we were eating that delicious meal, Leanne and I were actually talking and we realized that the last time we were here in Turkey, we had 36,000 subscribers. And then right now, we have almost 570,000 subscribers, which is 534,000 more. Absolutely insane.
Insane. I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much guys for following us along our journey. We love creating videos where you can just come home, relax, escape the wild world that is out there and just travel along with us. So thank you so much for all of your support because all of this would not be possible without you.
Yeah.
Cheesy as it might sound, it's the truth.
Yeah, so thank you guys for watching our videos. We truly do appreciate it. And so excited to show you more of Turkey now.
I feel so nostalgic walking through these streets knowing that we've been here. Like, I don't know, it's like such a weird feeling because we don't go back to places that we've been. I feel like I've stepped back in time, like I need to go tell my future self, hey, do this, do that, do this.
Yeah, we're used to seeing things new the whole time. Every place that we see, everywhere we go, it's always new. We've never seen it before again. But yet, yeah, it still feels new, but yet I've seen it already.
So
it's a weird feeling. So Istanbul is actually a city that belongs to 2 continents. It's 97% Asia and 3% Europe. We're still on the European side, so that means we've never left Europe. We would have liked to have brought Big Red here, but obviously that was not possible because why? Someone's visas.
Problem child, as always. Maybe one day we'll be able to drive Big Red all the way to Istanbul.
Maybe.
That would be really cool.
So we're just walking down one of the biggest roads and most famous roads here in Istanbul called Istiklal Road, and just taking a look around at all the buildings. They're just so beautiful. I just remember that feeling of coming here for the first time and seeing it because it's one of the first like European countries that Leanne and I saw. So it was our first look at such architecture, such grand buildings and such streets, and it still feels like that today.
I remember the last time walking down the street, we were so overwhelmed by all the people that were on the street, especially because it was just after COVID. And I must say the street is just as busy as it was then. But I'm not so overwhelmed now because we've been to so many cities where it was just as crowded. It actually feels good to be back around so many people.
I feel like the van has somewhat isolated us from this.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it's just us and Big Red and the cool little adventures we go on, but we don't really get to explore this anymore, mainly because we want to stay out of the cities and try and enjoy the rural parts of Europe. But
we miss the people interaction.
Yeah, we miss people interactions and people, so it's nice to be a little bit experiencing of what we used to travel like for 2 years when we quit our jobs.
behind me, there are fishermen who are actually fishing for these little fish, and they take these fish, fry them up, and then eat them on a sandwich called a balak and you normally eat it with pickle juice, and it is absolutely delicious. We won't try that in this video, but we're definitely going to try it in our next video that we make here in Istanbul.
We have tried it before, but there's just some things in life that you need to eat twice. Like our breakfast. That's one you eat 20 times. There, you caught one.
Oh my goodness. I actually thought that the birds would come and like take it off the line, but they didn't.
No.
On the line they look like small fish, but they're quite big.
Look at how many pigeons there are here. They're even on the wall. Okay, I'm gonna run through them. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Oh my gosh!
So many pigeons.
So one of the places that we really wanted to see when we were here last time in Istanbul was the Basilica Cistern, but we weren't able to because it was actually under renovations.
Basically, the cistern is a huge underground reservoir, and it was built in the 6th century during the Byzantine Empire. And basically it stores water that comes from a nearby forest, and then it distributes it to the palace and other important buildings within the city.
Yeah, so I bought tickets online and we're gonna go now in it, and we're actually gonna see what it looks like. And just by the pictures that I've seen,
oh, I'm so excited.
This is gonna be amazing. Are we skipping this whole queue because we've got online tickets?
Yep. You can already feel a huge temperature change just coming here.
Oh my gosh, wow. This is incredible. You know, it's 1,400 years old.
That's insane.
The 6th century, we in the 21st century. That's 1,500. There was a choice for us to take an audio guide, but we decided to just enjoy the architecture of it, and rather than the history.
Is it like an optical illusion? Is there a mirror somewhere there that it goes so far back?
No, there's actually that much pillars. There's like 356 pillars inside here, marble pillars.
Oh my goodness, just to hold up the roof.
Yep.
That's crazy. And did you see how much detail is actually on these pillars? It's beautiful. I'm reading here online that this cistern is basically the size of 1.5 football fields, and it can hold 80,000 cubic meters of water.
Just to put that into perspective, you know those shipping containers?
Yeah.
The ones that they put like when you ship things over?
Like a cargo ship.
Yeah, like a cargo ship container. Those things are 33 cubic meters, which means this place holds about 2,432 of them. That's how much water this thing holds.
No way.
Yeah, that's a lot. It seems like some people have actually chucked in some coins, probably trying to use it as a place for wishes.
Did you see that? Like the entire color scheme of the underground cistern just changed. It's green now, whereas before it was red, and it kind of feels a little bit more eerie.
I've been noticing that a lot of the columns don't look the same. Some of them are just completely straight, and then others have like these little squiggly patterns, and other ones look like they were completely chipped by chisels in order to create them. They're all very unique.
Sure, look at the top of this one.
Wow, look at this one. It's actually a face that's like lying on its side. There you can actually see the face, and if I turn the camera, there, it's like lying on its side.
If I'm not mistaken, I think this is Medusa from Greek mythology. There's supposed to be 2 columns with this face on. They're not sure why it is here, but it's pretty cool to see. It seems like these are the same faces, it's just this one's upside down, and then a lot of people are actually just throwing a coin in here, I guess to make a wish. I'm not too sure actually. Look how creepy that figure is. Its shadow is just something I would not want to see at night on my bedroom wall. So we can officially say that we have seen the Basilica Cistern.
Wow, just a small break from a huge city. I'm not used to this walking.
Yes, you are.
No, we drive around all the time. Now we're walking. We're in like this huge park and everybody seems to be relaxing and having picnics. Here's a beautiful mosque. It's quite nice.
It's quite vibrant, right?
Dinner time.
Thank you. That looks so good. What's
Number
the
one.
name?
Mixed kebab.
Mixed kebab.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That looks absolutely delicious.
It kind of looks like a little boat.
I think that is a cheese Turkish pizza. And this is like the Turkish pizza with some beef kebab as well as chicken kebab. A huge chili. Look at that. Some rice in a salad and lots of breads and I don't know what this is, like a little side.
They've also given us this. And all together, it's the best food you can ever eat, to be honest.
So I'm just gonna break a little bit of the bread. I'm going to get some of this stuff and put it inside the bread. Grab some of the meat, some of the rice, and just put it all together. That looks delicious, right? Wow. Turkey has some of the best food I've ever tasted.
Did you enjoy food?
Oh, so good. Thank
Enjoy
you.
your meal.
Thank you. This is absolutely delicious.
I'm bring for you second food. Yes, please.
That's so big. Wow.
We ordered the wrong one. Wow, that is tasty. 10 out of 10. I think we're going to be eating out for the rest of the week. So I think this is where we're going to end our video. We're just literally going to devour this and then go back to the room and catch up on some more sleep. Maybe watch a movie.
Maybe watch a movie. Just
Yeah.
sit and relax after a busy day.
Yeah.
But I'm really so glad to be back here in Istanbul. But if you liked this video, please do give it a like, subscribe, and if you can, leave us some thanks.
Otherwise, we'll see you guys in the next one.